am the fire. I am burning brighter, roaring like a storm. And I am the one.
Feinics Nation, Happy New Year. How you doing? What you going on? It's your girl Jade Feinics here. We're coming live. Not really, but you know how I do. And we're just going to get this straight out the gate, right out of the way. Choco is no longer a voice on the Feinics Gate. We wish her well in her future endeavors, and that's it. That's all we're saying about it. It's 2023. We don't give a fuck. Boundaries are key. So I am joined by two people right now who got to experience the insanity that is MAGFest with me. I can't believe that MAG was only about, I want to say a week ago. Maybe, yeah, a week ago it ended, give or take. And so yeah, I want you all to welcome. First, we're gonna introduce Hexed Ashes. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, girl? How you doing?
Oh, you know, had a long day, ready for tonight. I'm ready to talk.
Yo, I am ready. This is gonna be like a continuation of the parties that we had while we were at MAG. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my God.
It's good. It's good. So plug yourself, whore yourself out. How you doing? What's going on? How do we find you?
So my name is Ash. I am from Hexed Ashes on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything that you could probably imagine. I do cosplays, I do a little artsy-fartsy stuff, and I work 2 jobs, and I am just trying to live life like everybody else.
We stand this in this house. We stand this in this house. But we are also not alone. Because, giggity, it's a fucking 3-way today, kids. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. If you can't tell, that beautiful dulcet laugh comes from Nix. Hey, girl. Hey, boy. How you doing?
Hey, boo, what's poppin'?
Yeah.
This is Nick. I am a tattoo artist based in Maryland, Bel Air. And my Instagram is Mugen.xiii, Roman numeral 13. I have my link tree on my Instagram bio, so like everything is there. So I'm really not that hard to find.
Nope. No, you're not. Nope. It's all good. But you guys both joined me at MAG. And it was my first MAGFest.
Samesies.
Like,
That was also my first too.
yeah. So we were all MAG virgins. Hey, all right.
I will definitely say that, like, it was definitely like my first full experience, like for the first weekend being there. Because I didn't think, like, oh my God, like being here for like a day, like, seems fun, but like it's worth being there for a full weekend.
Yes.
I'll definitely say that.
Yes. I mean, me and Ash had quite a bit of travel to get there.
9-hour drive by myself. 9 hours.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was so worth it. So worth it. This climbed up, like, no spoilers, but like this climbed up to my top tier list of cons. Like, absolutely 100% going back.
Facts, factual information. I only had a 4.5-hour drive, but with traffic, it actually turned into 5. I was not alone, but again, we don't care. And, you know, we all got there Wednesday night. We actually went there Wednesday night.
Yep.
To set up and see the lay of the land and let me tell you, the Gaylord has definitely lived up to everything that anybody has ever told me about that hotel. Holy
It's beautiful.
shit. Holy shit. Like, oh my God. That is one of the most, I can see why everybody is always obsessing over Katsu.
It's a beautiful venue. It's so pretty, and everybody wants to go to the same 3 places. But there's so many places to take pictures. I promise you. Anybody going to Katsu next month, go different places. Get new backgrounds because it's going to be so worth it. There's a whole atrium area where it's so pretty, and like garden areas and like ponds. Do it.
Yeah, and I mean, granted, it is February, and it sucks. And it's cold because, oh my God, I don't know how it is down there by you, Nix. Like, how's the weather down there by you? But up here in New York right now, it is absolutely disgusting, super windy, and barely 35 degrees.
I hate it. Stay inside, please and thank you.
Yeah. What about you, Ashley?
Well, at least it's not snowing for you.
Yeah.
It's snowing.
It's snowing?
Oh.
It's
What?
snowing where I am right now. It's 33 degrees and it's doing a little bit of a flurry flur.
Freaking stop.
No, thank you.
Massachusetts weather hit different.
I don't know. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm lying. You're lying. I don't like that. I don't like that. So you can keep the snow up by you, because if you haven't figured out...
I'm sending it.
Yo, no. If you haven't figured out, I'm the Feinics Gate. The Nest is in New York. Our lovely guests are hailing from Massachusetts and Maryland today. So we are multi-coast, East Coast, not multi-coastal, but multi-state, I guess you can say. Yeah.
East Coast represent.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, first impressions when you walked into the Gaylord. For me, I it was funny because the people we were with were actually have been to the Gaylord before, and they were watching my face as I was like getting the quote unquote tour as we got to our room, and they let's just say that venue, I've always seen the photographs. I've seen the beautiful pictures that some of these photographers can pull out of their asses, and I'm just like, no, it can't be that pretty. That's just Photoshop. No, it's not. No, it is not.
It's
so pretty.
Beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to go back. A few people have actually asked me if I'm going to Katsu. I am not. Are you guys going to Katsu?
I wish.
Be going, but I'll be like late, which to be honest, and I really a lot of people are going to probably catch. Well, I'm not going to say burn me as a witch at the stake. Well, burn me as a witch on the stake, but I feel I'm sorry, but I'm disappointed by MAGFest, to be honest. It's got to the point where I'm really not that excited for Katsu because of how much of an amazing experience that MAGFest has brought me. So I'm yeah. I mean, I'll go for friends.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be oh my God, I have to be there at day 0. Or I have to be there. And I'm nah, I'm going to be there, once I finish with my class event. Yeah. So,
Mood.
Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm telling everybody that MAGFest is so worth it.
It's super.
Absolutely. I've been to Katsu before. I went once before. It was a lovely time. I did like how they partied, but I always heard that MAGFest went harder. It always went harder. And then I experienced it this year. I probably would not go to Katsu again if I had to choose between the two of them.
Yeah.
MAGFest went hard, and then I didn't want to go home.
Same. I mean, the fact that MAG happened the month before Katsu has always been the deciding factor, because I have actually never had been able to really experience either, because whenever the Katsu rooms go up, I'm lazy. I don't want to fight other people for rooms. And everybody always said, oh, you can always stay at one of the surrounding hotels, blah, blah, blah. But for me, if I do something for the first time, I want to experience it firsthand. So, that's why I was so insistent on getting the room that I got at MAG in the Gaylord. It would not have been the same.
It was a good room. It was a good room.
It was a good room.
That shower chair, shout out to the shower chair.
TLDR travelers, I am disabled, and I was able to qualify for a disabled room. So, no, I did not get one of the famous Gaylord balcony rooms or the suites. I did not get one of those. I got a very nice room that was not quite high up. It was on the 6th floor. We still had an excellent view when we went to the elevators, which those elevators, oh my God.
God damn!
But I liked our room. It was big, it was spacious. It fit 5 of us, no problem.
Yeah, I had a really nice view, and I got to sleep next to both of you guys.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
I mean, yes, we did have to bring a blow-up mattress, but I don't, it was still It was great. It was honestly like we had a great view of the front from our room. We could see the Ferris wheel from our
Ferris
room.
wheel. It was so pretty.
It was so nice.
But the curtains hated me, and they just wanted to keep making me go out the window.
It really did. Like at one
Those
point,
were so funny.
I wanted to walk down to the Ferris wheel, but because Mag was so crazy, I never got a chance.
It feels like MAG's like that convention. You really don't get to like experience like completely everything, but like
There's so much.
There's
just
so
too much. And I love it.
Yeah. They're like, so for anybody that's never been to a convention like MAG, let us give a little background. MAGFest is a 24-hour convention, meaning that if you've ever been to some of the normal Comic-Cons like New York City Comic-Con, Anime NYC, which is where Ash and I actually met in person for the first time, you know that it starts at a certain time and it ends at a certain time. And then you got to fuck off and do whatever the hell you want to do for the rest of your day. MAG is not like that. MAG does not stop. Non-stop. Like, Ash, I don't think you came in before 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning all fucking 4 or 5 nights that we were there.
Dude, the last night that we were all there when you guys were leaving, I came in at 9:30 in the morning, so I was outside partying all night.
No.
What the
9:30 in the morning! I'm crazy. To be fair, I was fueled with a lot of Everclear and random liquids that I found in random bars in the random hotel rooms. So I went to like 17 hotel parties that night.
Nani?
Oh my God. I mean,
Go hard.
go hard or go home. Fuck it, right?
Right?
Like, I mean,
And then I didn't go home. I ended up staying an extra day at MAGFest because I literally could not get enough sleep before I had to drive 9 hours. So I ended up staying and got a beautiful balcony room and got to live my MAGFest dreams.
there you go.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
We love that. We love that. I mean, and
Right?
not, like the people at MAG, like, so this is where I've always known this about Katsu, and I've always known that Katsu it's a very elitist cosplay vibe. Like, if
hella.
yeah, if you are not like one of the top tier, Only Fries, or, somebody that has like hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok or Instagram, it's very, very hard to continuously make a splash at Katsu. And you got to know people at Katsu to know how to get into the good parties and all that fucking shit. This is what I've learned, even though I've never been. MAG is not like that at all. From what I was able to see, everybody was so welcoming. Everybody just wanted to have a good time. There was literally almost no drama at all.
There were a lot of con creeps, though. TDLR, there are con creeps. Please be on the lookout for you and your friends, because some of them will call you soccer moms, and then you'll feel really uncomfortable.
No.
What did
That
you
was
say?
so uncomfortable.
No.
I don't think soccer moms dress up as cow maids and go all sexy to a MAGFest. I don't think so. Sorry. That was weird. And if you're listening, I did not appreciate that.
Yeah, no. Like,
That's still fucking weird.
con
It was so weird.
Con etiquette does still apply, even if it is at a con like MAG, but apparently not a lot of people know the rules. And that's, no,
Ha
we're not going to do that.
Nope.
There were definitely a lot of creeps. I mean, thank God for Nyx, though, because, like, the three of us basically spent, I would say, 75 to 80% of the con together. And
Literally.
Nyx was able to keep most of the creeps away from us, which is thank you. Thank you.
I don't play with that shit, period. So, look, I'm literally the most fucking nicest, sweetest person ever. But like, if you ever come to my friends and be like no freaking creep, I'm just letting you know, there's hell to pay.
That's right. As you should. So for me, I mean, I'm usually, and this is what actually, not scared. I don't want to say scared. That's not the right word. I want to say slightly impressed me is 99% of the time when I'm at a convention, I don't get approached because I'm intimidating. I'm tall. I'm, obviously look like I can fuck you up because I can. And they talk to me at this con. They talk to me.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I don't like it. I was like, no, this is not okay. This is not how I do things. And also, MAG is so big because it encompasses such a large amount of space. Like, what?
It's a lot of space. There's a whole convention center. There's the outside, the atrium, the lobby, the gazebo. There's so much space, not to mention like almost all of the panel rooms too. It's a mad huge space.
It is.
And they use the hotel parties as space too. Like everything is basically inside the convention. They have their own restaurants, they have their own bars, the rooftop bars, they have their own club and everything. So you don't even have to go looking for a rave outside in the middle of New York City or whatever, trying to do something outside of the convention. They have it there.
It's glorious. And then
it's wonderful.
This is the fun story. Fun story is they did debut something this year at MAG that apparently has never been done before. But since we're noobs and we were brand new to this con, we didn't know. But MAG TV became a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know about that. We didn't know about that until I found out the next day.
Yeah, that shit caught me by surprise when y'all told me like Mac TV. I'm like, wait, Mac, what?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's so cool. It's a really good idea, and I love that they did it. But they got me.
They got you so
They totally
good.
got me.
They got you so
Apparently
good.
they're playing lo-fi music while they're
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Backstory.
Yeah.
Backstory time. So how I found out about the live stream MAG thing, I thought they had like pre-recorded like videos on the TVs in the hotel rooms and everything. I go out partying and I meet this guy, right? And, thinking nothing of it, super drunk, making out. Almost went back to the hotel with him, but then I found out his hotel was 20 minutes. Screw that. Ended up started making out. Did some unholy things next to some of the planters next to the gazebo. And then I came back into the room and I slept for a while, told everybody how my night was, and they were like, oh, that's like live streamed, right? And I'm just like, the fuck? Nani? So if you saw me, no, you didn't. If you seen anything, you didn't.
It's true because when we got there, we turned on the TV in the hotel room and they had this thing. It immediately went to the MAGFest channel, which was showing silly videos like creepypasta, creepy postings, stuff from like deep internet stuff that I've forgotten about too. And I was like, oh, this is cool. But it also was streaming certain panels. So like certain panel people that got their panels were streaming on that channel. But what they did not tell us is that after a certain time at night, they had a camera set up, and I think it was the 3rd or 4th floor balcony room facing the gazebo. Oh boy. Let's just say things that happened in the gazebo were live streamed for everybody at MAG to see.
Everyone. It went to every single room. And it's great because the people that are a little bit too introverted to hang out and party at night, they can still feel the vibes. They can still see everybody having fun, but maybe just playing their Switches in bed back at their hotels. But wish they would have told some people, or at least I would have known.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
well, they got a show.
They definitely got a show. I mean, they were able to live stream the meetups that were happening at the gazebo, which was very nice, and you were able to see who was over there. So like, say, example, you had a photo shoot and you needed to go over to the gazebo. You could actually turn on that channel if it was streaming the gazebo at that time and see how the traffic is at the gazebo.
Mm-hmm.
Which was a great thing. And also, like, if you're looking for your friends and they're like at the gazebo and they knew where to look after everybody figured out that this was a live stream, they could say, okay, well, I'm right here. You could see it on the TV and be like, okay, I'm going there. Which was nice.
Also, just to check out the panels and everything that were going, too, because even if you didn't have time to go check out a panel or if you had to go eat something, you could still flip on the TV, and it was a possibility that it could have been there, which I kind of like, that you could see the panels without being there at the panel.
Correct. And Nix is correct. They were after a certain time because they didn't live stream the sounds that were coming from the gazebo area. They had lo-fi music on, and it was glorious because we were hearing all this beautiful lo-fi music, and they did stream a lot of the concerts that happened at MAG too. So
they were wonderful.
Yeah, so like if you didn't feel comfortable being packed in the room that they were having the performances at, you could watch it on the TV and still feel like you were part of it. And it was great because you guys got to go to one of those concert raves, and I was in the room because I couldn't find you, and I wasn't going to go searching in that large ocean of humanity. I wasn't going to do it. No.
Yeah, we're under ocean.
I'll definitely say this too. Like, the nightlife at MAGFest was really super freaking late, and also to touch on the gazebo, I'm actually more remotely surprised that the gazebo was not packed like how it is at Capricorn's.
Damn!
Like Capricorn's gazebo is always packed.
Always.
Like literally shoulder to shoulder, there's at least 3 DJs. There was barely anybody playing music down there. I was really surprised.
They did for the parties.
For like a small bit of it, but it wasn't very loud either. But like with Katsu, there would be at least 3 DJs, like each at each corner, and there'd be like 3 separate small parties going on, and it'd always be shoulder to shoulder. You couldn't tell whose was where. Oof. But at MAGFest, there was like a couple of small gatherings of people with like one speaker, except for Bunfest. Bunfest, that was amazing.
Oh my God! Bunfest was fun, and I'm annoyed that I didn't get to enjoy it the way that I wanted to, but unfortunately, you know, circumstances.
There will always be next year.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yes.
Bunny girls never go out of style.
No.
So, you know what's funny too, actually?
Yeah.
So Capcom, they're having a Bun Fest as well, and I'm like...
Copycat. Although, to be fair, Bun Fest did also happen at, like, CCE, along with, like, the cow parties and everything, which I am a big fan of the cow stuff.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
Next year, I'm
Is
definitely...
this where the year of the rabbit?
Yes, it is. It is the year of the water rabbit in the Chinese New Year coming up. So, you know.
Hell yeah.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
Hell yeah. But I'm very happy because, granted, again, due to circumstances outside of my control, unfortunately, the Doom attacked me, and I was unable to really enjoy a lot of the things that MAG has to offer. Because let's call a spade here. MAG is the ultimate hookup con.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much fucking. So much fucking.
There's definitely a lot of fucking.
So much fucking. Like and even in the one of the groups that we're in on Facebook, the MAGFest 21 plus shout out, you could literally like find people there to hook up with. It was like Facebook Tinder. It was fucking great. I loved it.
Well, I'm definitely gonna say this. I ain't touching the poop on that one. I'm just like, yep, I'm just here to meet people. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, right. With the 21 plus thing, I'm mostly just there to make friends. But if I met them in person and I'm feeling it, then that's a chance. But mostly 21 plus was literally just a way to share memes and just hang out with people, find out where the soju room was.
Yep.
Shout out to AJ because that came in clutch. They were singing Christmas carols inside the room, and that's how I found them.
Yeah, then let's not even count like the alcoholic boba guy was there. You could find him and
Alcoholic boba guy was really cool too. I met him.
Yeah,
he was nice.
He was cool people, and it was his birthday that weekend, so that's his birthday con.
Happy late birthday, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, totally. I mean, like nonstop. They're like even like say you're an insomniac like me and you can't sleep. There's something to do because the game room that they had was open 24 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
And that game room was glorious. You could play. They had arcade set up. They had indie games from designers and presenters. They had a LAN system where you could do it. They had Sega, N64, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, 5. They had Rock Band. They had Rock Band going on right there on a big projector.
Pinball machines. So many pinball machines. And Skee-Ball.
skee ball. They had
motherfucking skee ball.
No, they had skee ball. They had Dance Dance Revolution, all types. I'm like, yes. Oh, take me back.
Oh my god,
I want to go back.
I was in it for the fighting games. Like that's my thing. I'm a fighting game fanatic.
Yeah, and they had tournaments, which was amazing. Like,
which I skipped out this year.
Yo, so nice. Like, and everybody there was so accommodating. Like, they were so nice. Like, if you wanted to play a game, you didn't have to wait on a super long line and have people be an asshole to you. They actually made space for you and said, oh, you want to try this? Here you go. Not like normal arcades here, where the ones that survived COVID anyway, where you have to literally like put your quarter on top of the thing and say, next game is mine. These games were all free. You could play these games. Because I was so terrified that I was going to have to like carry around like this giant sack of like quarters and dollars to play the games. No, all free. All free. Amazing. Amazing.
Smashing.
So, I mean, what was your favorite game to play at the con?
That's a tough one.
Honestly, I was really feeling the pinball machines. Like, honestly, I love pinball. It's just easygoing. It's kind of competitive. I played with a lot of friends at that point, and I made a lot of friends at that point. We were just hanging out in the game room forever, and, you know, pinball brought us together, so it was kind of cool.
Love it. Nix, what was your favorite game?
Honestly, like, even I did play the pinball, which I got to hang out with my tattoo buddy because she was there too. Which big shout out to Principal Asa.
You.
We were playing, so we were playing pinball there, and then after that, I remember playing Project Diva Hatsune Miku. So that was like actually playing with the actual buttons and not like on a controller.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually really interesting because I've always looked at the controls for the game. I'm like, I'm probably not going to be able to like play this because everybody's on it, but like finally getting the chance to play it, I was like, yeah, this is actually really hella freaking lit. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
And then I saw Ollie King there. I got to play that, and that was freaking lit. Like, I haven't played a skateboard arcade game in like years.
Yeah.
So that was definitely like a great experience.
It was amazing. And then what they don't realize is besides the main game room, they actually had a smaller room upstairs with classic, hard to find games and game systems. Like they had an original Atari. They had classic games that you would have only found back in like the early 80s, late 70s kind of style arcade cabinets. Anything that your pleasure is gaming wise, they had tabletop games. They had Magic the Gathering. They had all sorts of shit. You want to play it? That was at this con. So, I mean, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Mighty need! Love it. Love it. Yeah.
Also, if you're looking to buy anything retro too, they got your back as well. They're like different vendors that does have retro like gaming consoles, games that's never released to the U.S. or you can't really find. Mm-hmm. It's all there.
Oh God, yeah. The vendors there were also so varied and so much stuff. Like I wanted to buy everything. I didn't, but I wanted to.
I wouldn't say exactly varied because I saw so much Genshin stuff like at every single con now. Like, people, Genshin is not life. I love it too, but goddamn, it's not everything.
All the Genshins right now.
What?
So much Genshin.
I mean, shout out to the Genshin fandom. I mean, good for you, but like
they're going hard. I thought they were dying down a long time ago. They're only going stronger. Good for them.
Yeah.
Proud of them. But I want different merch.
Yeah.
They're still kicking as I'm doing a Genshin Impact tattoo this Friday before I leave for North Carolina. So, yeah.
Nice.
I complain about it. I'm still going to cosplay Ito soon, but like, still.
I mean, I have never played Genshin. I've actually avoided playing it because I know that if I ever started playing Genshin, I'm not going to stop playing Genshin.
Mm-hmm.
It's just anime, waifu, Pasado, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. The one thing that made me so happy, though, was that there were a lot of different fandoms represented there. Like, my favorite, of course, everybody knows I am obsessed with Pokemon. as it is, I've already warned Nick that I'm coming down there and bothering him for more work because I need to finish up my fucking Pikachu. Well, not finish, but I need to have a couple things added to my Han Solo Pikachu. I need that. So, like, you had every walking. And the best part about this is, yeah, I'm a cosplayer. Ash is a cosplayer. Nick's cosplayed too. But it was not cosplay heavy. Katsu's
No, not at all.
No.
Katsu's
I
hardcore.
overpacked on costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, I'm only bringing maybe 2 or 3, and then everything else is party outfits. Fuck that.
Bet.
I've
Same.
only brought like one and just brought like a nightlife outfit. So I'm just like, you know, it is what it is. Like,
I love it.
just here to have fun.
I love it because
And that's so.
I think I only did one canon cosplay all weekend, and that was Cammy. All weekend. Everything else was just something that I pulled out of my suitcase because I brought a lot of extra things just in case.
Well, that technically you did plan on doing her, but a lot of the stuff was clothes that you already had.
Yeah, exactly. And I was able to augment that because of some of the vendors that were there offering. One of my favorite vendors of all time, Paw Star, was there. They had their whole line of, because let's call a spade here. I am not a full fursuit furry, but I am definitely a furry. I'm a furry person. I like my ears, I like my tails, and I like
Ears and tails are fine.
Yeah, I get claustrophobic easily. So shout out to anybody that can do the fursuit thing. Like, yo, power to you.
Yeah,
because-
You guys kill it. In the summertime, I see them at picnics. I'm like, you guys are killing it. But also, like, it's just not for me. I just like my ears and tail, and that's about it. Felicia is probably the only cosplay I'm ever going to do that's going to have, like, the furry paws and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, not.
Oh my God, yes, Felicia.
Yes.
I will. After I do my Lilith cosplay, which will eventually happen.
Yes. And
Eventually.
No.
We've been working on it forever.
And you and I are going to do it because I have Morrigan. And
Hell yeah.
she was supposed to come with me, but I made a last minute executive decision to leave her home because she's not quite where I want her to be. And the Doom, I did not want to risk it. I was risking Cammy as it was, but she survived. No problems.
And you look so good.
Thank you. It was
and you didn't step on me. We forgot.
No, I didn't. But let's say you two were witness to this. Cammy actually got me a creeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can confirm.
God damn!
It's fine. Everything's fine. He was really sweet though, but he was throwing off a lot of red flags that I was too tired and too annoyed by everything else that was going on to really pick up on. So thank you both for being there and like, Jade, no.
We got you.
Like, no.
Not interested.
No. He actually, fun story. This is how it happened. I got separated from everybody because, like we said, con is so huge. So I was in Cami and I was actually with my friend Mike, who was a con virgin. And I was like, maybe the MAGFest is not the first con you should go to. But he chose to come. And, you guys met him. You liked him. And we got separated at one point. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to walk around a little bit in the game room by myself. And I decided to play Dance Dance Revolution because that is my favorite game to play. I've been playing that since it came over here. Oh, God, since I was a teenager. So I'm not going to, I'm old.
Don't age yourself. It's okay.
I'm old, okay? It's fine. You're lying! I'm old. But, so I've been playing that game for over 20 years. And, they had the consoles there, the original consoles with the foot pad and everything, and I decided to play. And then this guy comes out of nowhere, because I thought he was going to try to jump on the machine, either play with me or next to me, or was just going to jump on the machine. And I was like, oh, did you want to go first? He goes, no, actually, I first wanted to come over and talk to you because your cami is fucking amazing. And two, I see you're about to play. I want to watch you play. And I'm sitting there in my head, automatically, in my head, I'm automatically going, yeah, you just want to watch a busty, curvy girl jump.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what it was, girl.
Yeah, but after I finished playing that, he actually led me over to a game that I forgot even existed. It was this submarine game that looked like it had been. It was a Konami game that I didn't realize they actually now offer on the Switch, which I downloaded immediately because it was a lot of fun to play. And him and I were playing and we're vibing and we're just playing this game, and he wasn't giving me the creep vibes while we were playing this game. And then Mike came and found me because we were texting each other back and forth, and he was like, "Where are you?" And I told him exactly where I was. He came over and got me away from this guy. And him and I had actually exchanged info because I was like, fuck it, you know what? You're a connection. I know.
What?
I know. All right? I know. Okay. But Squirtle. He was looking for that. I wasn't. It is what it is.
You gotta let the simps. You gotta let the simps.
Yeah, but also, like, after I'd spoken to this man, he was 39 years old, and he had a lot of connections to a lot of people at the convention. I was like, all right, you seem like you could be somebody that I could fuck with on a professional level.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I was like, all right, you can have my info. We can exchange. And I'll give him credit where credit is due, because when things were hitting the fan in a couple of ways, he was there. And you know, he was keeping it real and whatever. And that's when you two managed to meet him. And that's when you were just like, Jade, no.
He gave me the ick immediately. As soon as he looked at me, he gave me the ick.
Nothing for you.
Exactly.
I'm
But
sorry. After I see this man's clean white teeth smile, I'm like, yeah, nah, he sucks.
Emotional damage.
I mean, you know, but I'm
At least his
also,
teeth were nice.
yeah. You know, and he wasn't terrible looking. He was not a terrible looking dude. Let's not call us, we're not going to talk shit. But I mean, he was very nice to me. He was nice to me. And that's all that I cared about, because also at the same time, I'm not used to getting hit on. I'm not. I'm really not. And I also didn't know he was hitting on me until you guys pointed it out.
Mm-hmm.
You both of them, both travelers, if you don't know, both of these people who are on this cast right now sat there and they're like, Jade, he's hitting on you. What? No, he's definitely trying to get that. He's trying to get a piece of that cami ass. And I'm like, no, stop. Really?
Yeah.
Stop.
Man, wanted the whole Kemi moveset. You'll want the whole
No. I mean, you know what? Kudos for him for shooting his shot, though. I got to give him props for that. Props for that.
He tried.
You tried so hard. It's adorable. But
It's what you do at MAGFest.
it is. Because honestly, again, he's the only one that had the balls to actually talk to me. So I'm giving him the props for that. That's it. That's all he gets. I mean, Ash, you mentioned how you hooked up with the one guy. Was he the one that was from Canada?
Yeah, Mr. Vancouver.
Right. So this is also the wonderful thing about MAG. It's such a large convention. It drew people from Canada. We met. Oh, do you remember our friend that we met while we were listening to the singer?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that guy was so nice.
He hailed all the way from California.
Dude, I met people from the UK that came. Like, there was people from everywhere that came to this con.
Everywhere. It was amazing.
Everywhere. And it wasn't even, like, for cosplay reasons or anything. They just wanted to come and have fun. And that was amazing. Like, when I got to meet Little V, like, I did not expect him to be there until my friend Tony had mentioned it. And I saw him in passing, and I was like, oh, my God, he wasn't performing or anything. He just wanted to go to MAGFest, and I thought that was so sick.
Yeah, I love that. I love that, like, they're actual, like, influencers and celebrities that actually want to go to a convention like this, because it shows that it's just that good of a convention. They're not even there as a guest. They just want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I am so down with that. Like, it's amazing. And I got to meet so many cool people. You both introduced me to a bunch of cool people. And it was just,
I introduced you to Nyx, too. Like,
Yes,
you guys
you did.
didn't even know each other before that.
Nope.
Hi.
And now you're stuck with me forever. Sorry.
I merged the friends. I merged the friends group.
It is also really
Emotional damage.
And it's also really cool too because like since this is actually like my first MAGFest experience, and I've tattooed clients and who are actually there too, and I've also ran into people that are like, "Hey, like I'm a fan of your work." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Wow.
Like,
also the fact we pimped you out like the entire con. I was like, and he does tattoos.
Oh yeah, every time we were just like, "Oh, this is Nick's. He's this amazing tattoo artist," and everybody was like,
What
From here.
"Yeah."
and there are people that actually know about me too. So literally, in the funny thing too, this is actually on day 0 when I ran to a friend of mine as well, and they fucking shared like one of my work on freaking Instagram. So literally, it was the whole like I'm going to throw a Mulan reference. It's literally like the whole not all people in China know that you're here. Not all people at MAGFest knows that you're here. And I'm like, oh boy, oh boy.
We stand this. We stand this. I mean, and the best part is about this is honestly, I mean, the only downside to this convention is not possible for you to experience everything the first time. It's not. It's not. Like, there were some panels that I wanted to go to, but because I was so fucking exhausted, I missed them because sleep is important when you're at a convention like this.
No, it's not. I did not have any sleep. I had like 2 to 3 hours a day. I was going on monsters and alcohol and willpower.
Yeah. I mean, mood. I was also running off of Monster and Spite.
And New York bagels.
And New York bagels, because we brought down a whole shitload of bagels, baby. Hell yeah.
The red velvet was so good. The red velvet was so good. I'll never have a good bagel like that.
No,
They're freaking sick.
I'm bringing you guys, like, the next time we all hang out, like, Ash, when I come up to Massachusetts, and Nix, if you ever come up here or we come down to you, I'm bringing bagels. Like, that is my...
Hey.
Woohoo! Yeah. And I'm gonna, like, because... You know, and our highlight is we also have one mutual friend, our mutual friend, Tony Lazaro, who is a fantastic fucking photographer based out of Boston. If you guys are ever up in Massachusetts or in the Boston area and you need fucking fire photography done, you need to look up Tony. Like,
yeah, if you can't look up Tony, you can find him through my page because he's literally my like pocket photographer. He does almost all of my shoots for me. He's absolutely amazing. One of my best friends in the world. He does his own retro gaming, YouTube, everything. He's part of the Residents of Evil. He's just an all-around amazing guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he will do amazing shots for you.
He does the Power Ranger stuff.
Oh, yeah, Unworthy.
Yeah.
And he's also back to streaming on Twitch, too.
Yes,
so there is that.
Yep, exactly. So Tony is a jack of all trades, but we loved the fact that we were able to fuck with him all weekend.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Poor rigatoni.
And the thing is, Tony. We love you to death, Tony, but your FOMO was just out of control because you had known since November that we were going. So you have no excuse, motherfucker.
May I speak now?
So there you go.
You may.
Sorry.
It's fine. I've been making fun of him because he's like, I should have went. I'm like, you would have hated it, but also loved it. You would have hated it, but
no, he would have absolutely hated it. He's not a party person, and everybody there is drunk and trying to fuck, and he's over here like, I'm just trying to eat a lemon donut and sleep. What the fuck?
You.
That's Tony.
I love Tony so much, but goddamn, I'm not sure if he would have enjoyed MAGFest as we did.
No, but
I don't know. Like,
you never know.
Even if you find, he'll probably enjoy it.
You never know.
He'd enjoy like the cosplay parts of it and like seeing all the amazing things and like going to the arcade room. He'd absolutely love the arcade.
Yes.
Absolutely, 100%, hands down. Like he would have been living in there. Like he probably would have slept at one of those booths at the arcade.
Oh no, without a doubt. So we're gonna work on it because obviously all of us are definitely going back next year.
100%. I'm already planning on it.
I'm already saving up money. I've already started.
Right?
I'm not even kidding. I've literally already created a little MAGFest fund because next year, as much as it was a beautiful thing being able to get a disabled room, because, you know, shout out to them being so accommodating to people with disabilities. Fuck yeah, dude. But I want to try a balcony room or one of those big suites that have like multiple rooms in it and just fucking be one of those rooms that everybody wants to be in. That's what I want to do next year. And, you know, obviously you two are both. If one of us gets those fucking rooms, yo, it is litty titty. It is fucking what?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. It's just going to be like the whole time. It's just going to be us.
I already have so many groups planned. I already have so many meme groups planned.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to do a Shrek meme group. I'm already planning on doing a couple of other things, but Shrek is like down pat. Possibly Sonic. Don't know yet because, you know, all of my new friends are literally like, hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. And I'm over here like, I take on too much stuff as it is already. Like, I work on 6 costumes at a time because I'm crazy. I'm like, yes, let's do this. Let's put on more pressure. Let's do it.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to try my luck with the Final Fantasy cosplay, honestly.
Do it.
Honestly, the more and more I think about it, I definitely want to do a human Red 13.
Do it.
Do it. Because that will literally give me a reason to finally finish my Final Fantasy cosplay. Unfortunately, my Final Fantasy cosplay hails from Final Fantasy X. And no, it's not the main bitch. It's actually Lulu.
Yes.
Yes, we love.
Because, I mean,
Lulu. I mean,
who doesn't love a goth mommy bitch? Come on.
All those belts, though. Rip you.
Oh, it's fine. I got this. Like, but
I mean, I got the tattoo of her though, so let's fucking go.
Yeah. Fuck yes.
It's called
See, I'm lame. I only cosplay Zach and Vincent.
Yeah. I mean, dude.
But my Vincent's thick as fuck.
Considering the fact that so many people have actually asked me to do Final Fantasy VII cosplays in the past, I am considering it. I just have to figure out exactly who. I am debating on if I wanted to do, because back in high school, fun story, we're going to go on a little tangent here. Back in high school, my group of friends and I were so obsessed with gaming that we called ourselves the Turks. Yeah.
Yes.
And I was the Elena, obviously, of the group because I'm the only female in that group. So they were like, oh, you're Elena. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I looked it up. I was like, I could do that cosplay. I could fucking rock that cosplay. Or, hell, if I really wanted to, I could always do an Aerith. You know, if I wanted to be girly.
See the Aerith to my Zach, too. I need more Aerith so I can simp over them as Zach.
Hell yeah. I don't mind. My friends have been trying to get me to do that for years, and I'm just like...
I need a harem. I need a harem of flower girls.
Yeah. I would literally, if I did an Aerith for MAG, what I would do is I would go to Michael's, and I would just stock up on so many fake flowers to give to people as gifts at the con. Mm-hmm. Because next year, I am bringing swag. I want fucking little sticky thingies that go on my badge. I want those ribbons. I need those ribbons.
Facts. I loved those. I loved getting little random things, like the little mice that were handing out stuff in the treasure chest when you guys got the gun.
I love that.
Those were so cute. I wish I remembered what they were from because they told me, because we thought that they were the muscle mice, but right now it escapes me.
Yeah, no, they're from a video game, and I completely am spacing on it as well. So,
but they were so cute. Shout out to them. They were so nice.
Yeah, they were so sweet. Like, me and Nick's got Nerf guns for that.
Yeah, I was still lost about like what was going on. Like after we took a picture of those two, they're like, "Oh yeah, just open the chest. Don't open it too hard." So I opened the freaking chest, and I was looking at like what's more on the right side, but not on the left. And it's like, "Oh, you got a D20." I'm like, "Wait, I got a what?" Yeah, but Nerf gun. I got a what?
Yeah, they had a wheel.
Look, there's a lot that was going on.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really keep track of what was going on. So I couldn't really be all like, oh yeah, you know, like it's cool. It's the chest with all these goodies. Like, do I pick whatever? It's like, oh, you have a number, and just what the hell?
I got a bottle opener. That was very MAGFest appropriate.
Very much so, especially for you. And then we all got
and
then we were all able to sign their little book, which was amazing. And we got 3D printed little like coins.
Yeah, that was really cute too. I loved all the little swag. I know next year I'm probably not going to be able to do swag, but I'm definitely going to try to make Jello shots.
Oh no, next year I'm definitely, what I want to do for next year when we go is I am making Feinics Gate ribbons that you can put on your badge.
Yay!
I'll bring the stickers next year.
I'm
Hell yeah.
definitely gonna go there pimped out with so much Feinics Gate swag. So if you're listening, travelers, and you plan on coming to MAG with us next year, which you should, there will be so much Feinics Gate swag. I will also have video game swag, but there will be so much shit for you. I will be giving it away, and you guys don't have to worry about nothing. And, Ash, tell us about your pirate panel.
Oh my goodness. So I was invited by my friend Josa to go enjoy the pirate panel at MAGFest. It ended up being Thursday night into Friday at 1 o'clock in the morning. And at some point in the day, they had messaged me saying, like, hey, you brought your pirate stuff, right? And I was like, yeah, why? And they're like, because we don't know if the pirates are showing up, so we're going to need you in the panel. And I was like, okay, cool. Everybody turned out to be in the panel. It was a lot of fun. So a little bit of backstory. These people that have made this panel, it was like about 4 years running or 5 years running. Steph, Matt, and Danny. Their whole group is called Unicorn Hype Machine. They've been doing it for a couple of years. All they do is they sing some sea shanties in a panel room, and they have the con-goers come up and they recite their own verses and whatever they want to sing in the sea shanties. Because I'm not sure if you guys know what the sea shanties sound like, but it's like, what do we do with a drunken sailor? And then they come up with their own little verse, and then we sing it back to them, and it's just like a whole little community thing, and I loved being a part of it. All I got to do was dance around and sing along and everything. Like, I was literally over here, like, just doing some spins and doing some dances and hyping up the crowd. And Nix was there also hyping up the crowd with one of our other friends. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Honestly, hands down, my favorite part of the con was definitely going to hang out with all of the pirates because we were just having a really fun time.
Pirates are great.
And I cannot wait to do it again with them next time. I'm probably going to go with them to CCE and everything. Pirates are so much fun. I've loved pirates since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like before Pirates of the Caribbean was a thing, but when it became a thing, I was excited because pirates were more mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
So then I could talk about it with people.
Yeah.
And, being able to live out like a little pirate journey was an amazing task. So if you guys go to MAGFest, they always have it every single year. I think there was 2 shanty panels this year. The OG panel was this year at 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday. And if you come to MAGFest next year and you follow me, I will let you guys know about the next time it's coming because honestly, it is just a really fun time. You all should just come in, drunk or not, whatever, pirate way, do what you want, and just come have fun.
Definitely.
Just come have fun.
I'm a Renaissance Fair person. I've been going to the Renaissance Fair since, again, teenager. And because the New York Renaissance Fair up here is huge, and it goes for, I would say, starts in August and ends in October. And I go every single year. And this year, actually, well, not this year, but last year, because I've been going the last couple years running with a mad cool group of people, we actually turned around and made Disney princesses into pirates.
That's awesome.
Yep, I went as Disney Pirate Ariel. So I was walking around as Ariel as a pirate. A couple of friends of mine, one of my friends, big shout out to Emmy. She runs a princess company actually up by you in Boston. And she went to as pirate princess Jasmine. My other two friends, Fairwind and Aurelian Cosplay, they went as pirate princess Snow White and pirate princess Aurora. My other friend, Clover, who also runs a princess company up in Vermont, went as pirate princess Belle, and her daughter went as pirate princess Tinkerbell.
That's so cute. I love that idea.
We had a whole squad, and my bestie Tasha, who lives in Michigan, flew in for the fair, and she went as pirate. What was her pirate princess? Oh my God, why am I blanking? I don't think she did a Disney character. Did she? Oh my God, nope, she went as Merida. Sorry, I'm an idiot. She went as pirate princess Merida. So we had a whole squad, and I am so down to bring her back. My pirate princess Ariel was so much fun to play, and I am so down to bring her to MAG next year and join in the pirate shenanigans.
Yes, come to the pirate panel. We need more pirates to come sing sea shanties.
Hell yeah.
Also going to Colossal Con East.
Nix, you gotta
I'm going.
be a pirate next year.
I'm fucking going.
Do it.
Do it.
Smashing.
I love it.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
That's right.
But
Yo, like,
I'm definitely fucking going.
yo, dead ass. You guys, you've heard it here. There is really not too much that we can say that was negative about this con. And that is rare, the way the con scene has become over the past decade, that you can literally sit there and say that a con of this size, this magnitude, there was almost nothing bad. I mean, there were a few things. Somebody decided to shit in the elevators.
Yeah, that was interesting. There was a lot of stuff that actually happened. Like, I heard about some broken glass happening in the front, in the front lobby area.
Yeah,
but like for the price of the con, for the price of the badges for a 24-hour convention, it's mint. Like, honestly, it's probably one of the best deals for a convention. For if you're a partier, you want to go to this con. Even if you're a gamer, you want to go to this con. If you like music, they had a bunch of different musical things like in the lobby area. They had piano playing. They had the whole concert areas. They also had like orchestra places. Like they had this little orchestra band that one of my friends Sam was playing in, and she was playing the tuba. And I found out that she brought that on the train from like Massachusetts area, and that poor 5'2" person carried the whole tuba and all of her shit on the train to get there. But yeah. I thought that was so fun, and then they were like, bring your trumpet next year, and I'm just like, I have to find it, but bet.
Yo, seriously. I mean, there was music everywhere. If it wasn't a DJ, it was a band. If it wasn't a band, it was an orchestra. If it wasn't an orchestra, it was a singer. If it wasn't an act in one of the main concert rooms, there was something going on at all hours of the day at this convention. I think the only time that it actually literally died down was between the hours of 4 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Yeah, that's usually when everybody started to go back to the rooms, and that's when I was like, all right, I gotta get some sleep, bro.
Yeah. Like, straight up. The only other thing I could say that was bad about this convention is, unfortunately, and there's nothing against the convention, is the prices of the Gaylord itself.
The Gaylord is a little bit expensive. I mean, you are paying for, like, all of that view and, like, all of that stuff. I did like that they gave us, like, drink coupons and stuff like that for, the bar Harbor Social. That's what it was. Harbor Social.
Yeah, that was a great place. They had banging food.
Dude, those sliders. Those K-Park sliders. I will never forget. They were so banging.
So good. Like, I'm not going to lie. It was a little expensive. They did get rid of the buffet that I was told that they always have at the Gaylord and changed it into a marketplace, which was nice, but expensive. So if you guys are planning, make sure you set aside a decent amount of money for food, drink, and stuff like that. Because there are places that you can get to within walking distance of the actual Gaylord itself. There was multiple restaurants along the main street at Thoroughfare, but again,
and a CVS.
And a CVS, which apparently was like cleaned out.
Yeah, it really was.
But either way, scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Mag? Go Ash.
Oh, dude. If I'm going on, like, my party vibes and everything, this was definitely, like, a 9. The only thing that could make it a 10 for me is if I wasn't so freaking tired and I could have gone all night and just, I don't know. Honestly, it was a really amazing con for me. And besides everything, like, the drive and all of that stuff, like, I would 100% do this so many times a year because it was my favorite con of the year. And I mean, counting 2022, because 2023 basically barely started.
Yeah. Nix, what about you?
It's gonna be hard to beat.
What about you? Solid 10.
Solid 10.
Nice.
Solid 10.
I'm going to give this con a 8. Only because, and this is only because I wasn't able to get to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do because of outstanding circumstances. So when I go back next year, I'm making that con my bitch. Oh,
do it.
I'm going plus ultra. I'm doing it. Yeah. Like, straight up, I am going hard body karate. I don't care that I'm going to be pushing 40 when I go back. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be partying like I'm in my early 20s, And it does not fucking matter because I also love the fact that everybody at this convention was in my age group. I love that.
Yeah. There was not a lot of people that were under 21, which is something I definitely appreciated. Like, I don't mind kids at cons and stuff like that, but like when they're out and about, when like the parties are starting and everybody's like in their bunny suits and stuff. Like something with KatsuCon that they did last year was they had a bunch of like second and third graders around all of these cosplayers, and that was something mad uncomfortable for not only like the students and the teachers and the chaperones, but for the cosplayers and the con goers as well. But for MAGFest, it really wasn't like that.
Sorry. No, I'm not into that. I mean, listen, I'm all for the next generation to experience the convention life and cosplay life. Don't get me wrong, but
not at MAG.
There is a time and a place for it, and MAGFest does not seem to be the right time and place for it.
Like something like a Comic-Con or an Anime Boston or something like that would definitely be more of like a child-friendly vibe because they have that energy there that's more family-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
But at MAGFest, like you could have fun with the kids and everything, but when the parties start, you should hide your kids, maybe hide your wife if you're worried about them. But, you know.
Mood.
Just go have fun. That is like a really fun con to go to just let loose. And just be authentically you, but not in a creepy way. Please don't be creepy about it.
Yeah, seriously, creeps need not apply. So, question for you both. What is the next convention on your docket? Like, what is the next one that you guys are actually going to?
Nick, you go first. I have to think.
I'm actually going to, well, aside from KatsuCon, I'll be going to that next month, but I think I might probably want to skip, Budokan and just go to Colossal.
Ooh,
so
Prime or East?
East.
Yeah, you better go to East with me.
That's all the way in September, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can make that one because that's usually around the same time that I go to the Renaissance Fair with my group of people. So if I'm able to pull it off, I actually may join the both of you.
Yay!
Hey.
Yeah. The next con for me is I'm actually debating on going. Well, I'm not debating. I'm definitely going. I'm going up to Connecticut. We're going to 90s Con.
Ooh.
I mean, dude, the lineup there is ridiculous. I get to meet all the people that I watched growing up. I mean, the entire cast of Sabrina the Teenage Witch is going to be there. The entire cast of...
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, even the voice of Salem, so I'm just like, yes, I'm going. So
no way, that's sick.
Yeah, and almost the entire cast of Saved by the Bell is going to be there, except for Screech, obviously, because he's dead. But
yeah, Rip Screech.
Yeah, Rip Screech. Who else is almost the entire cast of Hocus Pocus. Obviously, the Sanderson sisters are not going to be there, but everybody else is.
Wow.
I know. 2 members of the Backstreet Boys, which I don't care, but 2 members of NSYNC. 2 members of NSYNC are going because NSYNC forever, and I'm just like, yes, I'm going. I don't give a fuck. So that's where I will be. It's March 17th, 18th, and 19th. So I'm actually giving up my St. Patrick's Day here in New York City to go to this con. So you know it's important.
Wow, damn. I mean, to be fair, I would probably miss St. Patrick's Day for Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yo, straight up. So many people have been, over my entire life, have told me that I am a dead ringer for Melissa Joan Hart. So I need to meet her. I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you have to. It's
done. I mean, and Harvey was like one of the guys that like shaped some of my sexuality. So I'm like, okay, we're going. And then the fact that Jade
Harvey was hot. Harvey was hot.
Still is from the pictures that I saw. And on top of that, also, I'm super excited just to meet James Marsden, who is the voice of he was the voice of Banks in Hocus Pocus. He did Kovu. He was Max Goof in a Goofy movie. So I'm like, yep, gimme. Take all my money. Take all my money.
Take all of it.
Take all of it. Done. So that's where I will be in March. I doubt I'm going to be doing anything before that because Katsu is too soon, too expensive. I'm not going to be able to swing that.
Same.
Yeah. So, Ash, you did not say what your next con was.
So I'm doing a couple of days at PAX East in Boston, and then obviously Anime Boston after that, because that's the first con I ever went to when I was a literal junior in high school. So it's home con. I go like every single year. And then after that, I kind of don't remember because I had so many things lined up, but I'm definitely going to ColossalCon East because that's one I usually don't miss. And that's also one of my top 3 cons to go to. It's MAGFest, ColossalCon East, and Anime.xiii. Those are my 3 favorite cons of the year.
Yeah.
3 favorite.
Yeah. So definitely, I'm still going, obviously, to my 2 staples, which is New York City Comic Con and Anime NYC, that I will definitely be at those. But those are towards the end of the year. There are a few other conventions that I'm thinking about hitting up, and I got to see how my money flow is. C2E2 is on my list, but that also happens to be the same weekend as MegaCon down in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but we're going to see, because that also all takes place at the very last weekend of March into April. So if I'm going, like, by doing 90s, I don't know if I can swing going 2 weeks later to Chicago or Florida.
That's fair. That's kind of where usually my things lie, is like, can I have time off of work? Will I have enough money? And will I get enough sleep before these conventions if I have to con crunch? The answers are usually no, but I try to swing them anyways because, like I said, I'm crazy.
No, you're not. Valid. This is what we do. This is our lives. This is how we live.
It's what makes me the happiest in the world, is literally going to conventions, because it's like my own little vacations away from everything. I get to do what I love. I get to hang out with the people I like, and I get to experience way different things than most normal people get to, because they don't get to go to these things as much.
It's true.
And it's a lot of experience, and it's a lot of fun, and it's my favorite thing in the world.
It is too. And Nix, you mentioned you were going to Katsu.
Mm-hmm.
Are you cosplaying?
Yeah, I'm just bringing Knuckles with me.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Your Knuckles was just on point. It was so good. So good. So many people.
The Sonic group was so cute.
Yo, so many
Thank you
people.
so much.
So many people were stopping Nix more so than they were stopping me and Ash, and I was all living for it. I was living for it. I was like, yes, look at this fantastic specimen of a Knuckles. It was amazing.
To be honest, like, I didn't really like. To be honest, like, when I cosplayed as Knuckles back at Otakon, like, I didn't really like have spike or anything. Like, I just have the sleeveless hoodie with this symbol, and people at Otakon stopped me like everywhere I go. It was like, oh my god, your Knuckles is sick. I'm like, the fact that you recognize me without the spike, and I was thinking something like, I'm just going for the Street Fighter 6 kind of look, you know, and everyone fucking loved it.
Yeah, I'm definitely down.
You know, 'cause
like, I'm down with your Knuckles, bro. I'm down with it. I wanted to actually do a Tails eventually, because Tails has always been my favorite, and it also satisfies my furry cravings. And who doesn't like having 2 tails? So I am most likely, the next time you and I decide to go to a con together, bro, I'm rocking Tails.
Fuck yeah.
But if we're doing that, I'm also, because I was thinking of doing a Sonic group for next year's mag, I'm thinking of either doing a Rouge the Bat or doing a Blaze the Cat. I don't know which one I want to do yet, but I love both ideas, and I have a good idea for like a human Blaze.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Rouge was always my favorite. I can't not like her. But Shadow is always just too edgy, and I love Shadow, but I can't be that edgelord of a human. I'm already a shit poster in real life. I don't think I could do that.
No,
I think the world would explode.
Hey, baby.
No, I think we totally need to do a big Sonic group next year together. Like,
hell yeah.
Just destroy everything. Because I did see a lot of really nice Sonic groups. I actually saw it on your Instagram, I think, Nix. A really cool Sonic group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I am definitely down. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for joining me today and, like, just geeking out and reliving some of these fantastic memories that we built at MAG. And seriously, guys, I can't wait for next year. I can't wait to see you both again in person, because I'm going to come bother you even if we're not at a fucking convention together. But, like, yo, seriously, thank you so much.
Please, I miss you already.
Yeah,
I miss everybody.
I'm coming up. I'm either going to come up or I'm going to come down, or I'm going to steal Ashley and come down to Nick's. It does not matter. We're going to make this happen. But, guys, seriously, thank you so much for joining me on the gate today. you guys can find them on all the social medias that were mentioned earlier in the cast. And obviously, I will be linking this in when I put the podcast up. But seriously, guys, fantastic time. Thank you for joining me. And travelers, as we've been saying from the very beginning, if you have the opportunity to go to MAGFest next year, as long as you don't take hotel rooms away from us, go. Just go.
Do it.
Make it a priority. Put it on your calendar. It is so fucking worth it. So here's to MAG 2024. We're going to be there. We're going to be raging. Hell, who knows? I may even do a panel if they approve it. So many shenanigans are going to go down. You just, the only way you'll know is you have to be at MAG next year. So on that note, it's your girl Jade Feinics signing off, saying Happy New Year. This is the first podcast of the year, talking about one of the best things that I've ever experienced in my life to this point. Catch you next time. Bye.